Not a big mount.
Very good.
Hi everybody. Lori here from Unique in the Creek. Just gonna pull you up. I think Isabel's. Did you just say Isabel's going on live? Oh, I'm gonna miss her. Okay, hi everybody. Hold on, I'm just gonna pull you guys up because I'm gonna try and read some comments tonight. I always miss out. Hi everybody. No, I sound like a chipmunk. There we go. Say hi when you come in. Hi everybody. Sorry I'm late tonight. We were busy today. We were gone since this morning. I just got home not too long ago. My back is just killing me. But I already let you guys down last week being sick. So, and I'm really excited to do this project. I am doing an Irish gnome. He's going to be so cute. I racked my brain. I bought this shamrock thing and to add to him, and I was on a I cannot find it. Don't you hate when that happens? And I am, even though I'm messy, I look messy, I'm real kind of organized, but this shamrock I bought for the top of his hat, I cannot find it. So I'm just going to put pom-poms on the top of his hat for now until I find it, because it was so cute. It said, "Kiss me, I'm Irish," and it was this shamrock thing. So cute. But, say hi everybody. So I'm going to try and read comments tonight. I am going to have a beer. So if you are offended by alcohol, leave, please. Click the X. All right? My live, my Facebook page, if I want to have a beer when I craft, I'm going to. If you want to have a beer with me and learn and laugh, by all means. Cheers. My new motto, haters and baiters to the left. That's all I got to say. You don't have to watch me. If I'm annoying you, or if I drink in front of my 13-year-old who sees beer commercials, I'm gonna. It's my prerogative. Because in Canada, we can do whatever we want. So can you in the States. Anyways, that's it. To the left. All right. So, I get a lot of comments because everybody loves the gnomes. Okay, the gnomes are so cute and adorable, and I love them. They're one of my favorite things to make. And I get a lot of comments all the time that people can't find the fun fur, or the fun fur is hard to work with, or it's expensive. Okay, it is expensive. It does make a great product. So I was thinking and thinking and thinking, and I came up with the most awesome solution. You guys wait, okay? It cost me $5 to make his beard, and I might be able to make 2 of them, so we'll see. But the first thing I want to do is I want to show you. Usually I always have my, yeah, you see my sparkly ring? Usually I always have my material always cut up when I do the live, so I have cut up some of it, and I still have some left, so because I was going to show you how I cut it up. Hey Jana, hi everybody. I love gnomes. I love making them. I made an Easter one, I made Christmas one, I'm making a St. Patrick's Day one. Right Ken? Hit the X. Don't go into other groups complaining because I'm drinking a beer. Like, come on, really? You don't have to watch. You know, and I don't have to teach you guys, but I do, because I love you. So I'm just a little perturbed because I'm just getting fed up with all the crap. I really am. But anyways, I'm going to be using some black felt. Okay, I cut it 6 by 6. I'm using this plaid, so it's just green and black plaid. All right, and then I got this really cool shamrock material. Oh, sorry guys, my back is really bad today. And this is just all broadcloth. Okay, I am going to trim the ends with my pinking shears so it doesn't fray, because it's starting to fray already. And like I said, I was running late today. I had got my stuff prepped. Pardon me. So I will, I did cut up all this 1 by 6 by 6. I still have the rest of the plaid to cut up, so I will cut that up. And so I'm cutting these pieces 6 by 6. Like I said, I'm just using broadcloth, so you can have a lot of fun with. They have a gazillion patterns at broadcloth, and it's really cheap. I think I used half a yard. I think I got a half a yard of each, and it was like $2, not even, for like this. I got a big piece of this one. So I'm going to cut that 6 by 6. Oh, and look at my eyeballs. I made eyeballs for my gnome tonight, so they're just drying. All they are is, oh, where did I put the bag? Just little styrofoam balls, and I just painted them black. So I stuck them on a zip tie, painted them. Now I'm just waiting. I'm hoping they dry in time. They should. He's gonna have little beady eyes, little beady eyeballs. He's gonna have a big old bow. It's gonna be so cute. Like I said, I couldn't find my shamrocks, but I have these green pom-pom things. I got them at Hobby Lobby just after Christmas. They were like 90% off. I think I paid 99 cents for these big things. So I'll use that until I can find my shamrock thing. So anyways, hi Patsy, hi Jana, hi everybody. I'm doing okay. Espresso's good. I don't know, this late at night. At least the beer. You know what? I like my beer when I craft. It's the only time I drink, and I enjoy it. I drink 1 or maybe 2. People are offended. I don't know what they do when a beer commercial comes on. Do they turn their TV off? Not too sure. But whatever. Just don't watch me. Okay, so the half a yard I bought is actually 18 inches across. And since I want to cut my squares 6 by 6.
Oh, babe, we have a success.
What?
Hallie Springer. I was invited to teach classes at a local college. We will be starting with the sunflower wreath. I'm so excited.
Oh, congratulations, Hallie. There's just so many successes going on. Unique wreath creators and workshops. If you're not a member in there, definitely go join in there. It's exploding in there. Like, the creations are blowing my mind. Way better than I can do. I'm telling you. Like, some of the flowers are just like, I don't even want to do lives anymore because it puts me to shame. But mine might be the greatest, but I may give you like that spark that you need. Like with the gnome, if you can't find the fun fur. My mind works in a weird way. And I see something, and what somebody else may see, I see it differently. So that's how I come up with ideas. You know, they may not come out the best, but if I spark a little something in you, that's great. That's my goal. Because you may not think it, and I may think it, or you may think something else, and it'll spark something in me. So it's all about sharing. It really is. Like, you know, and I don't mind sharing my ideas. That's why I could easily have a paid group, and I probably do very successful at it. But I don't want to do that. It's about sharing. I'm going to share my ideas, you share your ideas, and we'll just make this big, huge community. And like I said, those haters and baiters, too bad. So, anyways, I'm going to do this 6 by 6. So I just line my edge up, and I'm going to put it at 13 inches because I have my ruler thing, and I just use this to measure. And I'm going to put it right along the 1 inch line. Okay. And I just get my rotary cutter. Yes, I said rotary, monkey. And I just cut my fabric right along there. Oops. Without slicing my wrist. Oh, because it's cut through. No, I have not been drinking out of sip. Okay, so now I have a 12-inch piece by 18. So now I'm going to put it in my 1 inch mark here. I'll put my plastic thing across the 6. All right, and then I'm going to cut it right down the 6. Okay, I'm going to lift this up, and I'm going to cut it. I'm going to put my measuring on the 12. So if you don't have a cutting mat and you think you know like to make these, or even the horses or anything that you make with fabric, you should invest in a cutting mat. It really is a handy tool to have for projects like this. And a rotary cutter. Mine are not expensive. Like, there's jumbo cutting mats. Mine's only like 24 inches long by 18. It's not an expensive one. I think I picked it up at Joann's for, I don't know, $30 or something. Anyways, so I got 6 pieces of 6 by 6. Voila! Just like that. Okay, I don't know if I'm going to use this whole piece. I'll just cut a little bit more up. So again, I'm going to put it on the 13. But you guys wait till you see what I'm going to do with the beard. You'll be very, very impressed, I think. So, I like fun fur, and I searched high and low for rust color fun fur. I bought it, and it is downstairs. But I kept getting messages like where I get the fun fur, especially in Canada. It's very hard to get. Everything in Canada is hard to get. So I thought, you know what? If they can't find the fun fur, I'm going to figure something else that they can use that everybody can have access to. That's just as cute as the fun fur. And, well, the fun fur is not too expensive. The one I bought, the rust one, is expensive because I bought it off Etsy because I couldn't find rust color fun fur at Joann Fabrics. Oh, move this over. So I did buy it on Etsy, so it was pricey. Now I probably won't even use it because it's almost St. Patrick's Day, and yeah, I'll probably only, I really don't do St. Patrick's Day, so like wreaths or anything. And you guys all know I really don't sell my wreaths, so I'll put it up on the door for a couple days, and I'll save the fun fur for next year. Or maybe a horse. Is there a rust-colored horse? Do you know if there's a rust-colored horse, hun? Could use it for a horse. Anyways, okay. There we go. Fabric cut. I am putting the safety on Jan. Okay. And Nancy, if you're watching, I got your sons. Jan, still no package.
Jan?
Was it Jan?
No, it was,
oh, it was Barbara. Oh, Barbara's at a basketball game. She's not on. I'll have to get her to, remind me, I have to get her to track her package because we didn't get anything. It's lost somewhere, whatever she sent me. Okay, so I am using, like I said, just broadcloth. This is just felt. It's just a roll of felt. Now, I got this at our local dollar store. And here in Canada, we have a Dollarama. This whole roll of felt was $2. Pretty cool, eh? So I just, it's 5 by 5. And I just cut it in 6-inch strip. So I just kind of brought it across here. And I got this in like every color. Every color. Doesn't have to be perfect. Okay, so our material is prepared. This is for our hat. Okay. All right, let's just put this away. I'm also using just a Christmas ornament. How big is this ornament again? 3 inches. 3-inch ornament. And then I bought these pink fluffy socks at Dollar Tree, or no, Dollarama.
use it for a Huda Pecker.
What, honey?
Use it for a Huda Pecker.
A Huda Pecker? Hi, Karen from Ontario, Canada. This is Lori from Ontario, Canada. We're in Stony Creek, Karen. Rust-colored horses are called chestnuts. That's right. I should know that. Did you guys know I actually graduated from college as a registered veterinary technician? Probably didn't know that, eh? Oh, sorry, Mitchell's home. Yes, so I actually have my vet tech certificate. Now that was, I don't know how many years ago. But I ended up in the administration department after 8 or 9 years after being a vet tech because my knee. I hurt my knee and I had to have major surgery, so I had to stop standing. So I had to find another job, but within the same department, that I didn't have to stand anymore. So I retrained myself again. See, I think I reinvented myself. Like, this will be my third time, because I started out as a vet tech, and I had major surgery on my knee. I had 8 surgeries on my knee, and I actually have a screw in my shin. So after that,
always great at the airport.
Yeah, that doesn't really set it off. Sometimes it sets it off at the airport, but yeah. So I was in my 30s, and so I couldn't be a vet tech anymore because I couldn't stand on my feet. So I taught myself. I took a job as just being a receptionist, answering phones in the office, same department, and I worked myself up from a receptionist all the way up to the administrative coordinator. And I work in the research department. So yeah, and then my back, so I can't sit no more at a desk after, you know, I worked at that place for 25 years in the same department. So after my back, and it's like, okay, now what am I gonna do? So see, you can do it. There's no excuse. Everybody can do it. I'm in like extreme pain right now, but I'm fighting through it because crafting is my outlet. And beer helps. Beer and ibuprofen. All right, so you guys want to see how I'm doing this beard? So I got this tool, and you guys will all probably recognize it. It's just a ribbon spool holder, and I'm just using it for measuring. So I did half the beard already because I just wanted to show you guys what I was up to. So I went to AC Moore today because I was looking for a particular something, and I came across this big bag of wool, and this is an eyelash wool, and it was in the clearance section, in the clearance bin, because, well, I guess because it's such a bright neon yellow or orange, who the heck would want to knit with that? But it's so pretty. And of course, as soon as I spotted it, and I was everywhere yesterday and the day before looking for the perfect wool, and I couldn't find it. And when I went to AC Moore today, I wanted to see what their ribbon and stuff was, and there it was in a clearance bin. This whole bag was $5. Okay? So, as soon as I seen it, I'm like, there it is. That's it. So I started on it. Are we on the board or are we on me?
I can fix it, whatever you're doing here.
Okay, just bring it up a little bit. Yes, crafting is an amazing outlet, especially if you can make money on it. You know, like, I was sitting downstairs in bed, wrapping this wool with my feet up in bed, you know, and then as soon as I, you know, was ready, because I had to rest my back. My back was just terrible today. Instead of canceling, I just thought, you know what, I'll just go on a little later and I'll rest. So, anyways, this is only half the beard done. How cool is this beard? Hello! And it's wool. Wool, guys. You can use any wool. I like the iridescent in a bright orange because it's a leprechaun. So the leprechauns have orange beards. So I'm going to show you exactly how I did it. So I still have almost all the bottom row to do, but I just wanted to show you guys how I was doing it. So don't mind the back. We didn't run down to the warehouse today, so I had to repurpose an old board. So there's red felt still on it. I didn't peel off. Anyways, so on the bottom, I still have these holes to do, and then I have these half. And I'm going to show you exactly how I made this. Okay, so the first, these 2 holes and these 2 holes will be the same length. These 2 holes and these 2 holes will be the same length. And then this middle hole will be just a little bit longer because then we're going to trim it because we want the center of the beard to be longer. Okay, so I'm thinking, how can I wrap this? So what I came up with was the very top So I went up, when I do my gnomes, I go up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 rows. No, I'm going 4 rows. 1, 2, 3, 4. Sorry, Dave, the rest of this is for the hat. Dave preloaded the zip ties for me. The nose is going to go right here, so that's the center of the board. And if you've seen me do a gnome before, I always put the nose, and you'll see how I do it at the end. But these 1, 2, 3, 4, and pardon me, had Taco Bell today. The new plastic boards will have the numbers on them and everything, just like our character and our flower. But 1, 2, 3, 4. These 4 rows are going to be for the beard. This top row is shorter. These 2 rows are the same, and then this last row, like I said, these 2 will be the same. These 2 will be the same, and then the middle one will be the longer. And I'll show you exactly how what I'm talking about. Okay. Now the first 2 holes on the very row, so the corner and the second one coming in, what I did is I grabbed 2 balls of wool. So check out all your clearance wool bins if you want to make some gnomes, because you just never know what's in there. And this orange just happened to be perfect for my project. It's thin, but it works out amazing. I just have to wrap it more times than a normal wool. So if you're using a chunkier wool, you won't have to wrap it as many times as I did. Sorry, I got a knot here because this is really thin. I think it's called eyelash wool. It doesn't even say on here, but just amazing fashion. So, who's crazy? Oh, we're crazy wreathers. I guess we are. Those crazy Canucks. Okay, so.
Everybody in the group, I think they're referring to.
Oh, everyone in the group? Cool. So, so I guess this would be, let me measure it for you. 14 inches. So the first 2, so you can get yourself a piece of cardboard, and your first 2 are going to be 14 inches. Okay? And I wrapped it around 15 times. Now, if you only have 1 ball of wool, you would wrap it around 30. If you have thicker wool, you just have to play with it. That's all I did. I took it apart a few times because the first time I did it, there wasn't enough wool. The second time, it was too much. So you just have to play around with your different wool till you get what you're looking for. I found going around 14 inches around 15 times with 2 strings. So if I did it with just 1 ball, I would go around 30. So I just went 1, probably easier if I put these on the floor, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. All right, so I'm going to slide this off. Oop. Get my scissors. Where's my skizzers? Okay. Now what I want to do is I'm going to cut right down the center so I can, right above my thumb. Now you can keep it looped, but it looks much better if you cut the ends. And then you take this top bunch, and you don't have to cut that. You're just going to stick it in your zip tie. So you don't have to have your zip tie really big like these, because you're just going to stick this whole clump in there and zipper tight. All right. Now I was cutting them off as I went, so I knew where I had holes still left. Okay, so now we'll do another one the same size. Oh man, I have to bend down. Back issues suck, guys. Oh my god. It's like It's the worst thing. I don't know. It's got to be up there. It's up there with freaking toothache and an earache, and then comes back. Because back is pretty much what makes you function. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So I sat in bed and did all these. Now, you can try and, if you let go of it, it's harder to get the loops. So I just found cutting my loop while I can see them. And then just tuck this under so I don't have to bend it in. And then I'm just going to stick this in. So those two are the same length. And the other two corner is the same length. So I'm doing a little overkill. You could probably do less wool, but so these two and these two are going to be the same length. Okay? So the next one, I want it a little bit longer than that one because we want our beard to go like this. So we won't have so much trimming to do. Sorry, guys. So I was looking at my spool holder and I thought, well, I'll just take this peg out because I just wanted a slight bit longer. And 1. Now this was easier because I was on my lap. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Slide it off. So it's just a little bit longer. Alright, I'm going to cut that off. Oh, 9 o'clock. Now I'm going to have to bend again. Okay, and you don't want to let it go because you've already cut your ends here. So you're going to stick this end into your beard here. Look how full this thing is. I think I did a low overkill, but I wanted it to look awesome. And I love the iridescent in it. And I stopped by my mom's today and she's like, what the heck are you doing with that? I'm like, you'll have to wait and see. So she didn't even know. Alright, so I have one more that's going to be that length, and then this very, very middle one, it's going to be the longest one. So we've got that V on the, oh man. So again, this is 17 inches. So we went from 14 to 17. I know you guys are thinking, that's pretty clever, isn't it? All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you kind of want to overlap it so you can let go. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. I'm gonna slip it off. Try not to drop this so I don't have to bend. Okay, so can you guys guess what I'm going to use for the longest part of the beard? This thing is, this is a beast, this beard. So I guess I'm going to have to make a rust color horse. I got a ton of fun fur. All right. Let's cut. Just dropped his nose. All right. Now we're on to the long part of his beard. Anybody guess what I'm doing? David's quiet. Well, because apparently we're annoying. No,
we're
that's
annoying,
not why.
We're annoying, we're not funny, we're not cool, and we're just trying to
And
act.
I shouldn't drink in front of my 13-year-old. But whatever!
So now I just been in a bad mood all day, so I'm
he's
just
been in a
quiet.
bad mood today, guys. We've been getting so much. If you guys only knew the stuff that goes on, I'm telling you. Anyways, long part of the beard, I'm using the whole board, which is 20 inches. Okay, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. See? I need my beard to hold my wool. Alright, let's slide this off. So this is the only one we'll use the whole length of the... Now I will trim the beard because it probably will be a little bit long. I know. That's why I said, you know what, Evelyn, that's why I said, you know what, these haters...
It's typically that's the way we feel. It's just that sometimes
it gets a lot.
It gets to you. It weighs down on you, and it gets hard.
And then
I'll be back again. Don't worry.
It really enhances my creativity. Like it really does. Just putting up with all the bull crap. I don't understand what is going on with the crafting community these days. But Lord, I don't want any part of it. Like leave me out. Leave me alone and just let me do my thing. If you don't like it, just don't watch. It's not like I'm making you pay for it. All right, so look at that sucker. It takes on a whole life itself. Okay, so we're gonna kind of trim it up after it. So now we are on the second row. The second row, I did all the same length. The whole roll, which was between the two dowels here. So again, that is 14 inches. So the second row is just 14 inches. So get your 14-inch cardboard, and we're gonna go around. Now you don't have to go around 15 times, but I did. Again, if you just want it thicker on the bottom because there's nothing really overlapping it like the rest of the rows will. Mine looks like hugely full because I just kept going with 15. So you guys can make it smaller. You can do like 10 if you want. It depends on which wool. I was going to use like chunky wool, like the thicker wool, and that you could fray it apart. But I couldn't resist as soon as I seen this. This was like exactly what I was looking for. Because it's a leprechaun. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8,
Is that a leprechaun or a gnome?
10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Did you never learn to never ask somebody a question while they're counting? It is a gnome leprechaun. There you go. It's whatever you want it to be. Mine is going to be an Irish gnome. There we go. That's what it's going to be. Now, this is how you would do the horse mane as well. So, if you were looking to do the horse mane with some wool, this is how you would do it as well. You would just do up the side with the different wool, or burlap, or whatever you want to use. Okay. So, it looks a little confusing because I have so much going on here. I know, it's awesome. It's going to look amazing when I'm done. Nobody's going to have something like this, I'll tell you. All right, so we got 2 more of that. All right. 2, 3. You can ask any questions now while I'm counting because this part is kind of boring, but I wanted you guys to see what I was doing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 100, 101, 102, 103, 104, 105, 106, 107, 108, 109, 110, 111, 112, 113, 114, 115, 116, 117, 118, 119, 120, 121, 122, 123, 124, herniated disc. See, mine's spinal, so whenever I do too much, I get this terrible spinal headache that goes right up the back and into my head, like, because your brain's attached to your spinal cord, and it is just something fierce. It's just, you can't even get rid of it. So I work through it by crafting, because I can't lay down because my back's too sore. I really can't sit because my back's too sore. But if I focus on something else other than the pain, that kind of came out, I kind of work through it. So I took some ibuprofen, and I'm hoping, I took ibuprofen and Tylenol, because they both do something different. And I'm hoping by the time I'm done this, I won't have too much pain. And if I did, then at least I'll be able to go to bed and just rest tomorrow. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So, did we hit, I didn't even check, did we get hit 15,000, hun?
I don't know, do you know what you're making for the rest of your 7 days alive?
I have no clue. I have so much stuff I've purchased, it's not even funny. So, it's whatever I'm in the mood to make. So, there will be a couple flowers, because I do have a special something I want to show you guys.
Are we getting a cross made too?
We are getting a cross made. I don't know the estimated time of arrival, so I apologize, but it's out of our hands because the mold has to be made, and they make it, the tool and die maker makes it at their own convenience. Okay, so we are on the next one, which I'm doing the same, 14 inches.
No, not quite yet.
What's that?
The 15,000, not quite yet.
So, share, 12 Advil. 12 Advil? Monkey. Who takes 12 Advil? Actually, ibuprofen gives me heartburn. So if I took 12, oh my God. Yeah, spinal, it hurts. Back pain just hurts. Back pain just sucks. I can deal with any other pain, well, except for ear pain. Ear and tooth pain, right? Okay, so I'm doing 14 again for the next row. And then the final row would just be, how many inches did I say that was? The final row would just be 7 inches. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Like I said, if you guys don't have like something like this, just cut out a piece of cardboard at the 3 various lengths and just wrap it around the cardboard. You don't need any fancy dancy things. I never use this thing, so I figured, well, I might as well use it for wrapping my wool. Because guys, I'm not a very good bow maker. Really not. I can admit it. I'm not a very good wreath maker either. There are much better people out there than me. All right, we got 2 more of those. So once you get going, especially if you don't have to do as many loops around, then it won't take as long as it take me. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So I will be able to get, with that bag, I still have 3 balls of wool, and I pretty much can do 2 gnomes with this bag of wool that I paid $5 for at AC Moore. Not bad.
Okay.
What, honey?
Marlene McEachran said CBD oil, then no one will watch us.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Oh, that's all I need to say is I take CBD oil and I'm drinking beer. I'll have no viewers. No, I've tried CBD oil. It doesn't work for me. Mine is not muscle or anything. So it's just, it doesn't work. I've tried everything. And the narcotics, well, I was on the narcotics, and yeah, don't like those whatsoever. I'd rather be in pain than take those. So, I have a beer here and there, and I have some Advil, and it works. And I craft. That's my therapy. That's my medication. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Oh, I'm knotted. Come on. Make it around 13. You know what? That's good enough. No, because then my OCD will kick in.
You're not planning on doing kits for gnomes or crosses, are you?
Nope. Nope. There is a ton of people starting with kits now. Most of you guys are from the States, and you guys know we're in Canada. And there is, we have to go through a lot of, we have to jump through a lot of hoops to ship stuff in the States. Now our frames and stuff, we have no problem now. We have a customs broker and all that stuff, so we ship them out daily. But there's no point for us to bring in mesh from the United States, because that's where everybody gets their mesh from. Bring it into Canada to ship it back to the United States. Just doesn't make sense, and it's just not a good business move. We tried it once. There was just too many hoops to jump through at the border. So we have lots of affiliates that are doing wreath kits.
Unfortunately, it burns them out so much they have to do invoicing by the pool.
Yeah. Did you hear that, monkey? You're invoicing by the pool? Such a tough life. Anyways, we have Michelle from Monkey's Creation. She does kits. Isabel Rivera from Sparkles of Atlanta. She's doing kits. I just quickly read somebody else is going to be doing kits and also workshops and stuff. So it's exploding. And if you guys want to do kits, do kits. Do them in your. That's how I started. I started, like you guys have probably heard my story. I started making wreaths, giving them away. Oh, this is a smaller one. And then I started workshops, and then my workshops were getting so full, and I'm only one person. I was doing workshops in 2 halls that were side by side, so I was going back and forth till I couldn't do it anymore. My back just wouldn't let me do it anymore. Then I started making kits, and people would just come pick them up in my house, and it was like steady. Well, Michelle from Monkey's Creation knows how steady it can get. But yeah, you can have a full-fledged business, because people like to make things with their hands. Okay, they just like that feeling. They like that I made that feeling, just like you guys when you first started wreathing. They like that feeling too. So if you can get all the stuff for them all together and show them how to do it, then you make money, and you don't even have to make a wreath. So you're still making somebody happy by giving them that feeling and not making a wreath, but still making a little pocket change. So the kit thing is a really good idea. And that's why I came up with the boards, because teaching with the wireframe and stuff, it was really hard. It was much easier to direct them to go to certain holes and put, a certain fold in this hole and a certain fold in this hole, than to try and teach them on a wireframe. So that's pretty much the evolution of how I came up with it. Was my trying to teach people, and the fact that I wanted to wreath on my lap, and I couldn't do it on the wireframe. As you see, I never stand up. I always sit when I'm wreathing. So this is 7 inches now. And we have one more, and our beard is done. That didn't take too long. And then the hat is just sticking all the things in. We'll have to trim him up. One more. Oh, I gotta bend again. Oh, I may not come back up. Oh boy. The struggle's real, my friends. The struggle's real. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good for your arm, for exercise for your arm. Now it can fall to the floor. I am done with you. Goodbye. So I do have enough for one more beard. Not that I'll make another leprechaun, but next year, or Irish gnome, or whatever you want to call it, but next year I will. Who knows? Maybe I'll use it. If I can find some other colors, I can use this. This would be great wool with the iridescent sparkle in it for a unicorn. Hey, I should have looked through the bin more to see if there was any other colors. Colors.
Have you ever tried a brace for your back?
I have tried everything. Everything, and there's nothing else they can do. This is it. This is how I'm living the rest of my life, which is okay. It could be worse. I couldn't be able, I could be crippled. So I will be okay with just some pain, and I've found an outlet how to deal with it. So it's the path you choose when you want to deal with something. And I chose not to let the pain rule me. All right, look at the size of this beard. So we're gonna trim it down. I love it. Do you guys love it? Come on, some hearts. Yes, I'm gonna do an ice cream cone. I want to do the ice cream cone more when we get the plastic, okay? Because as soon as I do an ice cream cone, the trees are going to explode, and I'd rather explode when we're into plastic, so Dave doesn't have to cut them. So that is why I don't do a lot of stuff with the trees, but I will be doing an ice cream cone. But like I said, the trees should be in a few, I would say another week, another 2 weeks probably, and then they'll be plastic. And then you can get them on Amazon and Craft Outlet and all the other fun places. Okay. That's what you tell me to. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Sharon. Hi from Oregon. Oregon. What am I wrapping the yarn on? This is a spool holder for ribbon. I never use it. I think I've used it maybe once or twice for ribbon. But I use it for measuring. Okay, let's start the fun of assembling his hat. So his hat I am using. Hi Lolly, you're doing laundry now. What is all over your face? Lolly, look, I'm having a beer.
Oh my god.
Oh, on a tu pas. How do you say it in French?
Non, je ne peux pas entrer comme mes jambes. Je ne suis pas
Fou. I love when she does her French. Okay, now his nose. I will be putting. Why? That's my phone holder.
Oh, I thought it was just water.
No, now where am I going to put my phone?
When do you want?
Look, give me my phone holder back. Remember you used to have that little iPad phone thing and it had a ledge on it and you put your iPad on it?
I still have it.
Oh, that would be great if you could find it for me so I can put my phone. I have the...
It's under my bed. It's a computer holder.
Yeah. Okay, so this is where I'm going to be putting my nose for my gnome. So I will just be going with a zip tie through that. Usually I mark it. I'll just put a little dot. What, honey?
Wendy was just asking, you think you guys could make a ribbon board for cancer?
We have a few of them already. Oh, ribbon? No, we have digital inserts.
These boards are hard to design and everything, so
it's not. It may look to you like just a board with holes, but it does take a long time to make sure that you can do many things with it, because there's no sense of making just one type of board, because what you don't understand is the molds to make the plastic, like to make them into plastic, because the factory does it, and the molds, each mold costs between $10,000 and $20,000 US, plus $5,000 to ship it from China. So our boards are made in Canada, but the molds cost a lot of money. So for us to invest into, like, say, a cancer ribbon that pretty much will only be able to be used for a cancer ribbon,
well, even
it's not really, or any kind of ribbon, like the ribbon symbol, it's not really worth our while. However, like the tree board, you've seen me make a ton of things on them. The horse board, well, a horse board, I'm not sure when it's going to go into plastic, but and the cross, well, the cross, we're going into the funeral business with it, so it needs to be weatherproof, so that's why it's going straight to plastic, because funeral industry is going to be using them, because they'll be able to do them outdoors. So there is kind of, a method to our madness sort of thing. So maybe one day when it's like, when we're bored of what we're doing right now with them, and we have a ton of money.
Hello, Isabel.
Isabel, did she go live? She needs to announce something or something.
She did earlier.
Oh, what did she do? She created something probably.
No, she found something or something.
Oh, she found something.
I didn't want it.
Okay, so my first row, I'm going to be using this fabric. All right. Now, I want this row to be a little bit longer, because when you look at a gnome, usually the gnome's nose is just above or below the brim. So I want this row, especially the center here, these three center pieces, they need to be a little bit longer than the rest of them, because that's where his nose is going to go. So I'm going to do these three right here. I'm going to do them at 8 inches. Hopefully, maybe not. So, get my rotary cutter. One.
Yes, Wendy,
Oh, maybe not.
That's why she invented them, because they are easier on the hand.
Yes, that's exactly why I invented them. For people that have issues with their hands, or, because you could start and stop with our wreaths, quite easily. And, and even me, you need to take a break sometimes, because, my back would be hurting or whatever. And I just found with the wire frames or the work frames, it was just easier. So there's one. Kind of want to make sure the pattern's going the same way, I guess. Well, actually, the pattern's all over the place. That doesn't matter. Whatever. So I'm just using pinking shears on the bottom and the side, so it doesn't fray. I don't care about the top, because the top's going to be stuck in the zip tie anyways. Alright. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I definitely want this one to be longer. So what I'm going to do is, I got this one's 8 inches. I'm just going to pleat up the center here, just like that, and I'm just going to stick it in a zip tie. Actually, 8 inches might be too long. That's okay, because if it's too long, it's easier to fix if it's too long than if it's too short. Okay, and now I'm going to add these pieces. So like I said, I'm just going to use my shears along the bottom. Because the rest I don't care if it frays. You won't see it. So just scrunch it up, stick it in. Now, as we put the layers on, you won't see your zip ties at all. Gnomes are my favorite. I don't know why. They're just so fun to look at. They're creepy looking. Like, people are totally, sometimes some people are really creeped out with gnomes. I think they're like the cutest things ever. And I'm putting little beady eyes on mine in a big green bow. It's going to look so silly. It's going to be fabulous. Let's see how this bow is going to go. Oh, we have 200 people watching. Isn't it late? Past my bedtime. If you guys could like and share, if you haven't liked my page, if you can like it and possibly share it. Once we get to 15,000, we're going to do a giveaway, and we do pretty good giveaways, I must say. What? Oh, we are maybe at 15,000? I don't know, I haven't been home all day, so what I'm going to do is his bow is going to kind of go in there. Like, how cute is that? And he's going to have this great big hat, and we're going to put little beady eyes with his nose. It's going to look so cute. All right, stop talking more. I should have just cut them with pinking shears, but it was just easier to zip across with the rotary cutter. Rotary. I have my own vocabulary, so you guys that have been with me for a while, you guys all know that I say a lot of words wrong, and I don't mean to say them wrong. It's just how they sound in my head. Like kerfuffle. It's not what is it called? Somebody else, they call it as something else. It needs to have more syllables. Wait, honey?
We need 57 more.
57 more what? Syllables?
People.
57 more. Oh, come on, guys. We can do 57 by the end of the live. Come on. Let's go. If I can get up here with my sore back, we can get 57.
How often are you live and what time? Usually always at 8 o'clock.
Usually I go around 8 o'clock. And you know why I go usually live around 8 o'clock? Because after my day of, running around or whatever, by 8 o'clock, I need crafting because my back is done. So that is why I usually craft at 8 o'clock. And then right after my lives, I go straight to bed. Because then I'm done. And then I sleep like a baby. Well, once I get to sleep. Because I love to sleep. Once I get to sleep, don't wake me up. I just love to sleep. So as you can see, this is a project. This will be a great Sunday project. And it's really easy. Even my two girls, we had at Christmas time, we made gnomes, Christmas gnomes. They had so much fun making them, and they gave them to their grandparents. And their grandparents just could not believe that they made them. So, it's very easy and cute. And gnomes are really popular now. All I could see was like, I love, and I thought she was going to tell me I love her. She loves me. Oh, thank you, Sally. What's Monkey saying? Monkey said it looks like a pumpkin. Hey, that would be a good idea for a pumpkin. There you go. Monkey just came up with something. He's so cute. He's so cute. I seen my boys today. I went over to my brother's today. Got to see my boys. I don't get to see them often. I'm always busy all the time. They're not used to that because Auntie used to be around all the time. Alright, one row. Next row I'm going to do felt. Just black felt. Might as well do the edges. with the pinking shears, just to keep it a nice zigzag. See, don't overthink it. I know I half the time I don't know what I'm doing. Just don't overthink it, and it'll turn out. So we don't want too much of the black.
Is the wool called eyelash wool?
I have no idea. Yes, normally it is called an eyelash wool, but I got it on this amazing value bag. It is, doesn't even say. All it says is amazing value, fashion plus, 100% mixed fibers. Yeah, I don't know if I'd knit something and put wool that has no 100% mixed fibers. I don't know if I would put that against my skin, but it works great for a craft project. Judy, you'll be able to watch the replay at the front when we're done. You can watch the replay and you see how we did the beard. And then I will, where did my things go? I will post them on our YouTube channel. I cut that one very good. But I've done a ton of gnomes, but I've never done it. Look at the size of this beard. Never done a gnome with a wool beard. I usually do my gnomes with fun fur. But not everybody has access to fun fur. So I was giving another outlet of what you can use. So we're just making sure.
What is the item order number?
What, on the wool? It's from AC Moore, and I found it in a clearance bin. It is 75528000617. And it doesn't even say who makes it. Oh, wait a second. Oh, the actual name of the wool is Fashion Plus.
No.
Fashion Plus trademark. So that's got to be the name. And it's made in North Carolina. Oh no, made in Turkey. The company Fashion Plus is in North Carolina. So, I don't know. Just skim through your value bins or your clearance bins or whatever. I do that all the time. Anytime I go into a craft store. First thing I go is the clearance section, because you just never know what you're going to get, and I'm cheap. I'm frugal. I like to teach people other ways, because the more you can save, the more money in your pocket.
People are still loving your ring.
Oh, are you loving my ring? Can you see it giggle? So, you can't really tell the gnome until you put the nose on. And then once you get the nose on, it's like, oh, look at it, it's so cute.
Debbie Saltzman fell asleep.
She fell asleep. She made a beautiful wreath today. Gorgeous wreath, Debbie, as usual. It was that was a Texas size wreath. Oh, I guess it would be Kentucky size wreath. It was ginormous. Beautiful though. But I can't get over how many flowers you guys are making. Wow. And the sales, everybody's selling. It's just fabulous. But I was skimming, when we got back into Canada, I was skimming through the Facebook on the Unique Wreath Creators, and people are just like, got 10 flowers at a time and they're all sold. It's like, it just makes my heart happy. It really does. Because this is exactly why I like doing this. Giving you guys ideas. It may sell, you may tweak it so it's better than my idea. But you know you're an okay teacher when your students do better than you. So, I'm okay with that. Because there is lots and lots of people you can learn from in the wreathing community.
Wow, Suzanne.
What's that?
4 sunflowers in a couple hours after posting.
Yeah. You wait, Suzanne. It's not even spring yet.
Hallie sold the ladybug she made.
Good job, you guys. Yeah, you guys wait till, and spring's not even here yet. Once the weather starts becoming kind of nice, well, I don't know where, Monkey's always nice there, but people get into the mood and they want spring, and they'll start buying like the spring wreaths and the sunflowers and the roses and stuff. They just fly. I couldn't make them fast enough when I was making them. That's why I started doing kits, because I couldn't make them fast enough for people. It's like, okay, you know what? You guys need to make your own. I'll show you how to make it.
Monkey gets down to 40 and she's got a park on.
Alright, now we're going to do some plaid. Next row is plaid. Actually, it's really nice. It's been really nice here. Not too bad, the weather. We had a few snowy days, like pretty snowy days. A couple ice days, but considering some of the winters we had, I would say this winter was not too bad. Much more snow days, because when it did snow, it snowed. The kids would be home from school and everything. So as you can see, you don't see the zip ties when you start layering it. So if you have your stuff all pre-cut, you can just zip away. And usually I do have my stuff all done, but not tonight, because I was playing around with this stupid beard. And then I didn't want to get out of bed. And then I thought, nope, you got to get out of bed. You promised to make the gnome. Plus, it's almost St. Patrick's Day. If I didn't make it now, I don't think I would have ever made it. Although I know a lot of Irish people. I could probably just put this on my personal Facebook page and it would probably be sold by tonight. Because we really don't do St. Patty's Day. Even though I like green beer, Dave don't drink. Okay, one more of these. Actually, there's a lot of fabric. I could probably, look at that, I could probably make 2 gnomes. I bought a ½ a yard of each fabric, and it's just broadcloth. So the cheap stuff. And the felt, I didn't even use a full roll, and I got this at the dollar store.
What is the measurements of the material?
6 by 6. I cut them in 6 by 6 squares. And I just bought this fabric at Joann's Fabrics. And like I said, it's just broadcloth. I did a football one for my dad, a Buffalo Bills gnome, and done a Christmas one. I did an Easter one with his little ears coming out. That was cute. Alright. Everybody's been getting a gnome, even though they don't like them. Too bad. I love making them, but I can only have so many.
Well, Peggy, where are you from?
Snowing all day. What's everybody talking about?
Oh, I don't know.
Aren't you reading the comments?
Yeah, but I get lost sometimes.
You're just not in the mood, are you, my love?
No, you know.
What?
North Dakota's and there's getting snow in North Dakota, 12 inches. Wow.
Oh, I might have to cut this end because it's sticking out. Where's my normal scissors? See, I craft in chaos, I tell you. Total chaos. My garbage bin thing is getting a little full here. Okay, we're almost done. Hang in there. So I'm just kind of eyeballing. Again, didn't cut this one very good. And you guys can use any fabric Like if you see a...
Yes, this will be on YouTube.
Yeah, we'll put this on YouTube. I haven't been very... Well, we were gone... when we were gone away, I haven't been very diligent. Usually I upload them to YouTube and then Tanya does all the tags and everything. But I haven't been very good.
Well, we've been busy since
We've been busy since we got back. It's been insane. And then I decided, oh, I'm going to do 7 days of lives. Duh. Then I get sick. So if you have sore hands like mine are getting right now, I have, where are they? No, not these. In my chaos, I have needle nose pliers I use to pull the zip ties. Oh, helps your hands. And this is it's a jewel tile cutter. So you can actually get right in there with your zip ties. And you can find them in the jewelry section as well. These little nippers. They're wire cutters, well, tile cutters, but you can get right into the zip tie. Oklahoma. Oh, thank you, Billy. I think we might be going to Vegas in April. I think. I think. We'll see how busy we are. We are going to Illinois. When are we going to Illinois, hon? Beginning of April.
Beginning of April, end of July, I don't know.
Well, we're going end of June for the convention, but we're going to the Craig Bachman sale in April. So we are driving down there again with a big old trailer and get us some good deals. Okay, now we're going with shamrock again. And we need 1, 2, 3 shamrocks. I didn't iron this. Sometimes I iron it because it's all folded up, but I don't cut very well, since considering they're supposed to be 6 by 6, and some of them are shorter than the others. Yeah, whatever. Ah, there we go. Got some matching ones here.
Yes, Monkey, we are driving close to Illinois.
Yep, twice. Gotta get the Craig Bachman sale. Since we started up our Canadian website, I'm going to trim some of these down so they're not sticking out. Got to get Wreathing big in Canada. So, we have no supplies, pretty much no supplies in Canada, so we decided, you know what, we're going to bring the supplies to Canada. And we are going to get Canadians excited about Wreathing. So, I have this humongous load of mesh coming in on Tuesday. Skids of it, which is going to be fun at the border, but we have a what do we have, honey? What do they call it? Customs broker doing it all for us. So they're picking it right up in Illinois in the transfer truck.
No, it's not that they're hard to get. It's just that all we really have is Michaels, and they're so expensive. If
you've ever used Michaels mesh, one roll of Michaels mesh is $18.99. One roll of, I think it's 12-inch mesh too. And that's pretty much all we have. We don't have Hobby Lobby. We don't have Joann's. We don't have AC Moore or D's or Craft Outlet or anything.
Wendy, that's what we are trying to do.
What's that?
Open up our own warehouse store.
We are. Well, I don't know if it'll be a store. It'll be online. We have a warehouse. So it's online. But Canadians will be able to get the boards. Well, they can get the boards now.
Yeah,
But they're paying like $40 shipping, like for 3 or 4 rolls from Craft Outlet. It's crazy.
Yes, Michelle, we have to pay duty on it.
We have to pay duty, but
It's still worth it to get it here.
yeah, it's still worth it. And we don't make a huge profit. We're doing it more that we can get Canadians excited and about wreathing more than making a profit. So, and then once it spreads, hopefully, you know, hopefully our goal is to maybe make a profit. I'd love to be the next, you know, Craft Outlet or Deco Exchange or whatever else in Canada. So we'll give it a try. If it doesn't work, at least we can say we tried. All right, black again. So Craig Bachman has their 50% off sale, so we are going to go and try some and score some deals and go through all the hassle of bringing it back, sitting in customs.
I enjoy the drive.
Yeah, the drive wasn't bad because we got a new van, and like we drove to New Jersey, which is about the same distance to Illinois. And when my back started getting bad, I just laid in the back seat. It was awesome. So it wasn't too bad. And I binge watched a show, so I downloaded Netflix shows onto my phone because, you know, we're Canadian and we don't have data and stuff like you guys in the States do. So
Have what?
data.
Data.
Like we can't use our phones without paying a fortune.
Well, we've got data, it's just that we paid so much for it.
Well, yeah, if we use it in the States. Like if we can't use our phone in the States without paying a fortune.
Oh, yeah.
So I couldn't watch Netflix on data because we don't have data in the States. So you can download Netflix shows and they stay on your phone for, I think, like a week or something. And I watched shows and it seemed to make the time go by. Dave does all the driving. And it makes the time go by much faster. And then I lay in the back seat when my back starts to get bad. But it's much nicer traveling because we had more of a sports car, which was very, very comfy.
Not for long trips.
But not for long trips. And we kind of needed more, like we have a 4x4 SUV that, you know, Dave uses for the wood and all that stuff. But it's dying a slow death. And it owes us absolutely nothing. So we decided to get a soccer mom van. That's what Lolly calls it. I'm a soccer mom.
Francine, I know we had pizza when we went down to New Jersey.
When we went where?
New Jersey.
Oh yeah, we had pizza. And we went to Carlos Bakery. I had a lobster tail at Carlos Bakery. Yum, yum, yum. Okay, plaid. Okay, hang in there. I promise, we're almost done. Now, I don't have my shamrock. I did not find it. I bought the coolest shamrock to put on the top of this hat. So, for now, I'll put a pom-pom. Because I will, you know, eventually find it. Because I probably put it in a safe place, you know. And usually I know where everything is.
Oh, Joan, that's just a myth.
What?
With the U.S. politics and pharmaceutical issues, I thought Canada might be the place to go, but not with the hard to get or high prices.
There's a price for everything, Joan. We may have better healthcare system or whatever, but
that's even questionable sometimes.
when I had my when my legs went and I had my back issues, I just my sister-in-law is a nurse practitioner. She's a what is she, hon? She's a neurosurgeon nurse practitioner. And it was only because of her I had to go and get an MRI done in the United States if I had any chance of getting my leg function back. So I had to pay $1,200 to have an MRI done so I would have a chance to get my leg function. If I did not have that MRI done and paid for it over in the States, I would probably be in a wheelchair right now.
What was the wait here?
It was 3 months for me to get emergency MRI done. Wow. That's a little bit exaggerating, but it was longer than I could get, because it was a special MRI that I needed to get. So she called the MRI clinic or whatever and wrote me, and I had it that day. You brought me, didn't you, honey?
No.
Who brought me over to the MRI thing? I can't remember. But anyways, yeah, so we may have less expensive health care here, but it's definitely not better.
And the myth that it's free, it's not free. We
not
pay
free.
for it through the taxes.
Yeah, we pay at taxes. We have to pay a chunk on our income tax for health care. So that myth is wrong.
The true saying is nothing is for free.
No. Oh, one more. And I do have some pom-poms that I'll probably just, actually I'm going to plug in my hot glue gun. And we're almost done. We're going to trim up this beard, throw his nose on. I got hopefully his eyeballs. Oh yeah, they are dry. I painted just some stone foam things because he's going to have little beady eyeballs right above his nose. Now you can add more. I got this fabric starch spray stuff. I was going to actually fabric starch the broadcloth so it would be, you know, the pleats would sit nicer. Yeah, I don't know. Meh. It's going on my door. If I was selling it, I would probably.
Eva, you do know about our Canadian website, right?
Yes, we do have a Canadian website. So it ships, they're Canadian prices and they're shipping from the Canadian warehouse. And the mesh, I got tons and tons of poly burlap and everything. It's starting to be uploaded. I don't know how far it's gone.
She ordered a bunch of stuff from Craft Outlet. By the time she got it billed, $354.
Yepper, and that's why we're bringing stuff in. Now I love Craft Outlet. I went and got a whole box today delivered, but I have a warehouse thing over in the United States that I get stuff shipped to. So, but I'm on a border city, and my brother lives over in the States too, so I'm fortunate. But yes, unfortunately for anybody that doesn't live in a border city, you're pretty SOL. Until us, we've got you covered. Okay, I'm just plugging in my glue gun. So, we got some of these funky pom-pom things.
Oh, good, you found it. Okay, she did find it.
Oh, okay, good.
She ordered from it.
Alright. I'm not sure what the heck this is, but it was 90 cents, y'all.
However, our fantastic Canada Post is ridiculous.
Yeah, Canada Post is absolutely disgusting. It's pretty sad when you can ship to a different country way easier than your own. The struggle is real, I'm telling you guys. You wonder why us Canadians drink beer? That's why. Because we have nothing else to do. No. The crafting stuff is really bad. Like even my mom knits and crochets. I had to go to Hobby Lobby today to get her the wool she needs because she can't get it in Canada. So I cut 2 of these.
The type. We get wool in Canada. Just
yeah, the type of wool. She couldn't get it.
Don't make it sound like we can't get it.
No, we can get wool. Aww. Doesn't he look really Scottish? Or is he Irish? He's Irish.
Supposed to be Irish.
I still have a half a beer, so I'm just dumb. Oh, I can't even cut these. My hands are so sore. Yes, slow and expensive, Marlene, but I've worked it out where it's not finally, because it took us forever to figure the whole Canada posting out, but we got it figured out. It took a bit of time, and that is why I haven't really promoted our website yet about shipping supplies, because I wanted to make sure we got our shipping situated first before I went out and told the world, or told all of Canada, that you can get stuff now. All right, while my glue gun's heating up, oh shoot, I will, okay, I'm gonna just tidy up. So I have probably enough material to do another gnome if I wanted. So I did a half a yard of each material, and I got tons still left. So you only need a quarter yard if they'll cut it. But it was only like not even $2 because it's always on sale. All right, so this beard, this beast beard, and it's all staticky. Okay, I'm just gonna flatten it out, brush it with my fingers. Where's his nose? Now, I have just a light pink sock. Oh, I dropped the ornament. This was a red ornament, Christmas ornament, and I painted it pink, and I still didn't like it kind of streaky, so I got this pink sock from the dollar store, and I am going to just stick the nose right in the sock. Probably should have did red, because usually the gnomes aren't the Irish gnomes always like drinking, and that's why you drink on St. Patrick's Day. So I should have maybe made them red. Is that not how it goes? Then why does everybody drink green beer? Huh? So I just shoved the ornament into, what time of day is it?
10.
Oh, whew, I thought it was 11. So I'm going to put a zip tie right through, and I'm going to hot glue the sock around the stem of the ornament. Okay, so it'll be closed. This hair is out of control. And I am going to zip tie him, his nose. It'd probably be easier if I flipped it over. I'm going to dig through his thing, and he's going to get zip tied in between these two holes. So, like I marked a little dot there. Sorry about my board. This is like a reused board because we didn't go down to the warehouse today, and I didn't have any in stock here.
And for those asking, I think we should meet, maybe another 3 weeks we should have the class.
Yeah, we're going to say worst case scenario. Okay, I'm going to try and trim this up while my glue gun is heating up. And then I'm going to put he's going to have a bow tie.
Really? Almost bedtime? It's an hour past bedtime.
Yeah, bedtime's, I'm on too late. Where's Lolly? Lolly! Come see my gnome thing. You'll love him. You'll want him in your room creeping you out.
I'm right here.
Oh, sorry. Isn't he cute? Well, I didn't put
Show Joan that a little wasted. Michelle, you shouldn't be saying you're a little wasted.
Oh gosh. We'll lose viewers, Michelle. We don't condone drinking. You just drink if you want.
The beer is made out of
Wool.
wool.
Okay. Let's try. I'm not a stylist. We're gonna try and trim this sucker.
Oh my God, Michelle.
What is she doing? She's doing her Friday night frolic. You know, I'm gonna try. Okay, bringing out the scissors. So.
He got her DNA back. I'm 34% Irish.
All right, green beer for Jeannie. Okay, so the end of the board is here and here, so we want his beard to kind of go like this. Okay, make sure he's straight and all his luscious locks are coming down. Just brush it down with your fingers. God, this is cute.
People are saying you should hang it and trim it.
Probably. First I'm going to trim it here to try and keep down some of the mess that it's going to make. And then I'll hang it up behind me. If anybody's wondering, they're my electric scissors. Good God, I didn't even know I was a hairstylist too. Honey, you want me to trim your goatee there?
Bro, this applesauce
Is it
the bomb.
Is it the bomb.com?
It's unsweetened, but
What flavor did I get? The strawberry one?
oh yes, sis, it's the best.
Yes, queen.
And it comes in a pouch.
And it comes in a pouch. No spoon required.
No.
It's past 8 o'clock, Lolly. Why we're not supposed to eat past 8 o'clock. Hey, I did a pretty good job, if I must say. Still, its applesauce has sugar in it.
It's unsweetened.
Oh yeah. Well, it still has
Stop
no.
doing that. Hey, I'm 75 Gurish and $50 Italian. And
$50 Italian.
And then you for tonight. And then she says, holy moly, never mind.
Oh, Michelle, you're a nut. But I don't judge. You do whatever you want. You do you, baby.
See, tastes as applesauce.
Does it taste like applesauce?
No, it tastes better than applesauce.
Okay, we're trying Mott's Fruitsation Strawberry Apple
Not spawn.
unsweetened.
Not spawn.
And you suck it from a pouch.
That's why I like it, guys. It's in a pouch.
Oh, that is good.
I know.
It's got like the baby food consistency though.
I love it.
Okay, let's get this done.
Okay.
This should be heated by now.
Bye, guys.
Okay, I'm going to put some glue around the outside of the ornament here. Bring the sock up. Oh, you know what? I didn't bring an elastic. Usually I put a little elastic around the top. See if I have one here. If not, I can just use it. I'll just use a zip tie. Zip ties, I use zip ties for everything. What'd she say, holy moly, never mind for?
With the $50 Italian thing and everything.
It would be big enough. It pretty much is big enough to be a midget. He's gonna look so cute. Alright, let's put his nose in so he actually starts to have a face. So we'll lift his brim up. Maybe I'll put his nose. Maybe I'll put his nose a little lower. Where do I usually put it? No, I'll put it right there. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 on row 4. So I'm going in 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, and that is the center of the board there. So his nose will be proportionate. I really should have did a red one. Now I gotta dig through his beard. There we go. One. Your roses are dead.
I'm gonna see him for a full week.
What?
I'm gonna see him for a full week.
What, the roses?
Mm-hmm. I got him like
He's got face!
I got him like 2 days before we left.
Is it just me, or was Lori giving us the finger?
No, no, I wasn't giving the finger. Oh, don't start nothing. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
No, I wasn't.
That's Michelle. Michelle's on that. She's just seeing things.
Michelle, behave. All right, so we got a nose. We're gonna put some pom-poms. and then we'll hang them up. I'll probably trim the beard. You know what? I'll probably trim the beard when I'm hanging them up the door tomorrow outside. Because I already made a heck of a mess. And I don't want the really tiny little fibers because this stuff is messy. Alright, so I'm going to just glue some of these pom-poms together to make one big pom-pom.
That's the problem. Every time you get your deals, it's always messy stuff.
I know. Messy's fun though. It's not crafting if you're not making a mess. Alright, so I'm making a pom-pom with 3 little pom-poms. There we go. Now I made one big pom-pom. Alright, so I am going to glue his pom-pom onto the top of his hat. Maybe I should just zip tie it, because if I find my shamrock, actually if I find my shamrock or something, I can probably put it down here. Who knows if I'll ever find it. Probably won't look for it now that I'm
What
finished.
mad faces? I don't see any.
Who's mad faces?
I don't know, all kinds of mad faces going up. This is what mad faces? I don't see any.
Who sent? If you got mad faces, just be gone with yourself.
Yeah, some. Oh, there they are.
Really? What are the mad facing about?
I don't know.
Hello. We're doing some. God, these are some big stems. Haters and beaters to the left.
Monkey, you're drunk. They're laughing faces.
Oh, they're laughing.
No, they're angry.
I don't care.
Then,
I don't care. I really don't. Oh,
no, we got lots of hearts. We got lots of love.
I don't understand. I just don't get it. Do people feel that I have like an obligation to share? Is that what it is? Like, am I obligated? No, I'm not obligated. I just do it because I like doing it.
Probably
I don't
fat
have to
thumbs.
do it.
Might have been fat thumbs. No, there's an awful lot of them.
Okay, I'm just pulling him down a little bit. Glue him here. There we go.
Lori is still engagement.
What? All right, we're almost done. Almost done. His beard is gonna, or his bow is gonna go in here, and his beard somewhere. What about his beady eyes? I'm putting beady eyes on him. Not sure where. See, if I put the nose down there, I could have put his little beady eyes. Okay, I'm moving his nose. Change of plan.
What yarn? Did we figure out a name of what this yarn is?
No, it is an eyelash yarn, and I did say the brand. I got it in a clearance bin, so it doesn't really have a brand. It's a big bag. Where is it? Fashion Plus Amazing Value Bag. New easy carry bag. I think there was like maybe 8 rolls of yarn in it, and it was regular $7.50, and then it was on clearance for $5. So even if you pay regular price, it's not expensive. Okay, I'm moving his nose down only because I made beady eyes. He gonna have some little beady eyes. And his nose is going to go right here. Where's my fingers? You can see my fingers through the holes here.
No, Michelle, there's no eyeballs. Yes, Michelle, there is eyeballs. Can't you see them?
I'm making little eyeballs. Little beady eyeballs that are going to sit right above his nose. Gnomes usually don't necessarily.
Some of them do.
Some gnomes do.
If you Google them, some of them come up with eyes.
I'm just trying it. I usually don't put eyes on my gnomes, but... Oh, did I just pull this out? I did. I'm such a turd. I will fix him in a second. Okay, I'm not going to zip his nose too tight because I have to put, where did that zip tie go? Right there. I pulled the thing right out. I'll put a new one in. Easy peasy. Y'all, I have to stand up. This guy's ginormous. There we go. All fixed. Oh, I'm not going to tighten it too much in case I have to move him around.
Oh no, I agree with you, Janice. I've done the same mistake too.
What's that?
With hitting the mad face at times.
Yeah, Dave does it all the time.
I do it all the time, and sometimes at the most inopportune moments.
But the way we've been getting some messages lately, it's like, I wouldn't be surprised if we get mad faces. I don't know what people are mad about. I really don't. It's the joy of Facebook. You don't have to watch.
I gotta be honest, I'm really sick and tired of all the divisiveness.
And if Dave is sick and tired of something,
I am.
You know it's bad.
I'm sick of the divisiveness. I'm sick of everybody just hating each other. It's getting so tiring. I really
Okay. You gonna look cute, honey. Okay, Ray.
Okay, hold on. I gotta put it. Are you holding it up yet?
Not yet, because I'm putting his beady eyeballs. Gotta trim his bangs. I don't know how this is gonna look. Might look really creepy. So I just got these little styrofoam balls. There was like a 12 pack from the dollar store, and I just painted them black.
I don't know. Some people were saying no eyeballs. We'll see what.
I've always done them with no eyeballs. I was just trying something.
Trying something new?
What?
Yeah, but you're putting eyeballs on the nose.
Because it's kind of coming out of the... This is my gnome. It's not going anywhere. If I want eyeballs, I can put eyeballs. Let's see him.
That's ZZ Top. Yeah, that's about it.
That's hilarious.
Oh, we're having a heart war.
Heart war?
Yeah.
Oh, I like heart wars. Those ones I can handle.
I see some mad faces. I definitely think there's some trolls in here.
Well, there's the baiters.
Yeah.
Haters and baiters.
Yeah.
That have nothing better to do than troll on lives and cause drama. God, it's just unreal. You know what? Instead of trolling and cause drama, go make a wreath. Try and make some money. There we go.
You can't be sad making a wreath.
I know. Happy little wreaths.
I think the eyeball needs to be a tad bigger.
Well, I don't have a tad bigger. I was just trying something. It's all good. I think I want them close together. This is for my own pleasure. I want him to have little eyeballs.
It looks like the guy's got a cockroach crawling across his nose.
I was just trying something. I might put a little white dot so you can actually see that they're eyeballs. It's all good. It's just for fun. Maybe if I carve out, pick some of the black away. Look at that. He's got an eyeball now.
Cross-eyed? Yeah, cross-eyed. I don't know.
It's a gnome. He's drunk.
Oh, jeez.
An Irish gnome. Oh, now he really looks... Maybe I'll just put bloodshot eyes.
What are you doing with the scissors now?
I made little white specks.
Oh my god.
Hey, it's my gnome. I can do whatever I want with him. No judging my...
Oh, no, that's just creepy.
Now it's... What?
That is just creepy.
What? My eyeballs?
Yes.
Why is it creepy?
Because it's just the 2 white dots.
Sharpie it.
Oh my god.
All right. We'll get rid of...
Hold it up so Michelle Jonette can see. That's going to creep her right out.
Aw, he's cute. I'll put white... You know what? I'll get those Google dots. So it looks like for real. I'm leaving them. I'm going to go get some Google dots. The Google eyes. And I'm going to put them on. You guys will see. You make fun of him now. He's got feelings,
So
you
now
know.
we have a stone ZZ Top.
He's Irish. All right. Let's put him... Bring him up to the board, honey. Okay. My flamingo is leaving. I'm going to have to vacuum him. Oh my god, he's huge. Yeah, he's a little creepy with those eyes. But I'm going to put some Google things on him. Googly eyes.
My son says they look like 2 small boobers.
You guys don't make fun. He's got feelings, you know. I am not trimming this guy until he's outside. No way, no how. So I will just do a little dab to put his bow on.
Get some eyelashes on him.
Oh, I'll put some googly eyes or something. I'm just putting a little dab because I still have to trim him.
Use the guitar instead of a bow.
He's awesome! Yeah, he's kind of creepy with the
Every
eyes.
woman loves a sharp dress. He does look like ZZ Top.
Should I send ZZ Top a picture? I love him. Now, if I can only find my shamrock. Come on, guys. It's fun. Look how fun he looks. Where else are you going to see a gnome looking like a 2-foot ZZ Top gnome? I'm going to put googly eyes, like the white googly eye things. I'm going to put them right here so it'll look better. And I'm going to trim him and vacuum all the fuzz off him. But anyways.
Oh my, he does look like ZZ Top.
I love him. Okay, come on, guys. You got to see it. It's cute. Yeah, the eyes look a little funky. We'll fix them. I promise.
He says he looks like my son.
Who said it looks like his son?
Wendy.
So tomorrow, when I put him on the front door, I'm going to trim down his beard. I will put his googly eyes on so you can see their eyes, that he has eyes. And I'll hopefully find my shamrock. I'll put something here, maybe. And,
What's your pootooing question? Somebody said something about a pootooing question.
a pootie. What?
Just a second. See. Oh, it's Michelle Jonette. So
Oh, a pair of
about.
sunglasses. Oh, they have awesome shamrock sunglasses at the Dollar Tree. Good idea. That'll look fabulous. No, maybe not because there's shamrocks here, but...
What's your pootooing question? Pooting question there, Michelle. I don't know what you're trying
What's
to
a
ask.
pooting question?
I don't know.
Computer question? Thank you, everybody. They love him. If I could share my son's pic, you would see... Oh, God. That will crack me up, Wendy. Put them side by side when I post the picture tomorrow. But anyways, that was just a lot of fun. I just wanted to show you guys, if you wanted to make a gnome, you can make the beard with fur. You know, he's a lot of fun. He looks a little retarded right now, but... Sorry, I don't mean to offend anybody. Yeah, so I'll fix him. But he actually looks like Cousin It or something. Hey, hun?
Yeah.
If I didn't have any face and just the hat,
Yeah.
he would look like Cousin It from the Addams Family.
Yeah.
But he's fun. That was fun. I just wanted to show you guys that you didn't have to...
Night, Isabel.
Night, Isabel. I just wanted to show you guys that you didn't have to use fun fur. You can use whatever. Whatever. My penguin, my flamingo, he's just so proud because he's standing tall and being fabulous. Anyways, guys, that's it. That's all I got for you again tonight. So I hope you guys all had a little bit of fun, laughed a little bit, hopefully.
And for the ones that are still trolling, go back to your group.
Yeah, now you can go back to your group, to your little trolls, and go talk to us about us. Great. Because you know what? When you talk about us, anyways. Yeah. Anyways, I hope you guys learned something and had a little chuckle tonight. So, I wish you all good night, and we'll see you tomorrow. Bye, guys.